Panthers. Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 vices. 60 vices.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Stiff-armed him. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The Panthers have 4 and 8 now on the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Already.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
There's Chris Olave.
And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
1st and 10
Hawk
at the
70, Hawk 70. Warriors 70.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Steelers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Stroud.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Jahad Campbell in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. DK to return.
Well done on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss, as they did, the open week is exactly.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready up.
Back to throw here.
And this one taken in by Olave.
And in into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris Olave, 33 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. 14, Panthers 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Get it. Hawk 70.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a first down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
14 more yards. That's another.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Back to Robinson now on first down.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Steelers 22-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Here now a third down and 8.
Makes it third and 8.
And now an audible here into something else. On third down, they're going to go with the option.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. The kick by Lutz is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one. Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Broncos. Bobcats, 65, Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw.
The pass caught by Olave.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris Olave
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go.
Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody press it a little bit. This might be the case.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Robin. Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
Robinson up the middle.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll run with Robinson.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal for
Robinson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
19. Go.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
All right.
They'll run for it. This is White. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Robinson gets the toss on the right side.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out the Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then ball in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't walking there, Brody. In New York, hooked it up like some Timberland.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
All right. 18. Outside.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
19 taxi.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Coker from 6 yards away. And the Panthers get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Second and 10.
18, let's go! Cowboy 80! 19 tight, 19, trap 60, trap 60!
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Chris Olave.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Let's go. Gravity Lions.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Trotting. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 49 yards.
And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. That is incomplete.
The dime looked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Come on. 19, Charger, 19, Buffalo 18.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Maverick, 60, 18, Pioneer, Warrior 70, go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very solid gain of 27. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Ready?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
19, here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Riggs. 70 Rangers. Chap 60, chap 60.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready. Viking 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions. Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 8.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Ready.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this one is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Back 60. Red. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
motion right, Olave.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18.
They'll drop to throw.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Chris Olave.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Panthers 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Robinson with another carry.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run the draw here with Robinson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they've pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be...
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Chris Olave.
52 yards.
And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that trip? Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
19 Tigers. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That went out wide and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So he's right back out there and running again.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Get it. Panther Street. Cowboy 80. Steady.
He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Their mobile quarterback, 29 yards.
And the Steelers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the draw, Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Shaq. Bronco 80.
They'll set up the throw. They've got his man complete. Down to the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Coker. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to claw one back. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 25 yards that time.
That's good for a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
60 Vikings.
First down,
19 tight.
Pittsburgh.
19 tight.
They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterback in 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart and not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
19.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Brock Bowers, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.